Oh, welcome everybody. Another fun-filled episode of Dragon Speed Shop. John, you don't get a special prize. It was a nice try though. First one here. What's up, Frank? Welcome, buddy. That's crap falling. How's everyone doing? Everyone's weekend going. Real nice try, John. How's those pro streets you've been building going, John? It's been a busy weekend. Glad to be back in my model room. Get this Oldsmobile sanded up and get it sanded. It's all done, huh, John? How is that audio paint? Or auto paint working for you? And what brand are you using? Let's get this thing over here a little bit more. Create a text. How is it? You like it better than scale finishes? About the same. Oh, Midwest Customs, welcome, buddy. How are those custom frames going for you? Last I think I saw you were doing a C10 build. I think it's the last frame I saw from you guys. Need to mix it? What is that mix, John? Is that a 1-to-1 ratio or? Full throttle, welcome, buddy. So as you can see from the last stream, I got the Oldsmobile in primer. Had a little problem with the hood, so I couldn't get it primed. I splashed a little primer on it and it ate my plastic on the hood, so I'll have to fix that and prime it. Been right here. So John, did you get your audio fixed from that live stream that I popped in on? Did you figure out what the issue was? I know my last live stream I had an issue with my audio and I ended up having to change some settings. Mr. Ron, welcome, buddy. weather issues. Ron, you're welcome. Did I send you some squares too, or just stickers? I could look in my email, but I'm glad they showed up. First time you had problems? I can't say that for mine audio-wise. Just because I'm running a different kind of mic now, so I'm still learning all the ins and outs of it. But I should have them fixed now, so that's a good thing. Cent Square is also sweet. Mail call yesterday. I'll have to look at it, Jeff. Saturday I was freaking busy doing everything else in the world, driving all over the state, so I haven't had a chance to look up videos. But I'm glad guys that they've shown up. I doubt the one from, or that I sent to Australia has shown up yet, but oh, what do we got? 10 people in here? If we get another 2, I'll break my all-time record. Aw, you guys are awesome. That just warms my little tiny heart up. I'll have to check out your videos after this live stream. I'm hoping to get this Oldsmobile painted this week. We'll see what my workload's like Monday and all that fun stuff. You got your big rig done. I think it was looking pretty good when I saw it on your live stream, so I wish I could say that I've gotten a project done. But as you can see, I haven't got anything completed. But now that we got a bunch of people in here, most of my regulars, I see our stickers. John, shoot me an email. I'll throw it here in the chat towards the end, and I will be more than happy to send some stickers out to you, John. Let's see. Thanks, Frank. Frank's not a model builder, but he's a really good friend of mine. I play stupid video games with all the time. But since I got most of you in here, next week there may not be a live feed. I'm getting kind of tired of how my room's completely set up, the way where my desk is oriented in my room. So Friday after work, I'm going to start ripping my room completely apart, pulling everything out of my room. I've got to move my desk, get everything back on it, get everything back in the room. So I'm hoping by Sunday I'll have everything hooked back up and we can do another live stream. If not, I may throw my phone like up in the corner of the room and do a live stream and just chat with you guys as I put everything back together, what's not left, and show the progress of what's going on. So that's my plans. I don't know if it will actually happen, but we'll see. Let's see what's going on. I got more started projects than I have finished builds. I think we all do. Most everything on my desk will probably stay exactly where it is. I just want to move my desk over yonder so it's kind of closer to my booth. Saw the rail this morning. Who's doing a rail? Someone's doing a sand rail, or? I really need to watch videos so I know what the heck's going on with you guys. Don't spill the water. Let's move you. Jeff Model Garage, welcome, buddy. Sounds like a major project. Yeah, it is going to be a major project. But just to get from like my desk here to get to where my booth is, it's on the other side of the room, and it's probably a good 10 feet away, 15 feet away. I just want to be closer kind of to my booth so I don't have to roll so far, and I can be a little bit more kind of organized, and so I don't have to go back and forth, back and forth. Just trying to make my life a little nicer. Let's grab a new one of these. And being a house painter myself, I kind of want to paint the walls too. They're pretty ugly and grody. Spray indoor. It's too cold. I hear that from a lot of people, but you know, you can build some cheap spray booths for not very much money. Just throw the hose out your window. My booth is actually eventually going to get rebuilt again for the third time. I kind of got a, now, towards the end of the year last year, my furnace went out. Started getting on its last legs, and when the new furnace got in, I asked the guys for the big huge blower motor in the back of the furnace if they were going to pull that out for me, and they did. Set it off to the side, so that's going to be the new fan for my booth. Right now my booth runs on 4 bilge pump blowers that are designed for boats, getting exhaust fumes and stuff out of the engine bay. So that's what I'm using now, and then I'm going to upgrade to that furnace one. Guys, if you're wondering, I don't really care that I'm sanding back through to the white. I am going to put another kind of final primer coat on it. It's going to be a sealer coat. I'll use actually an automotive sealer. Spray over top of all of this, and then I will spray my finish. That's kind of my process of spraying. I live in Canada too. Just sprayed some primer outside, cold as hell. Didn't hurt anything. Yeah, I mean, you could spray it outside and then just run it in the house and put it somewhere warm. You'd be just fine. I know a buddy here in Utah that sprays year round, and he just runs outside in his garage, sprays in his garage, and then runs it back in the house as soon as he's done with the coat. Oh, excuse me. Oh, good morning, gentlemen. Dozer, welcome, buddy. Welcome to another wonderful, crazy live stream of mine. I mean, for simplicity, I think Jan at Northview Model Shop on YouTube and stuff, he is using an old stand-up washing and drying machine that he's attached to his wall. I thought that was a freaking awesome idea. I think he's just using the dryer part of it. Oops, wrong side. Airbrush doesn't want to work when it's cold. I don't think airbrushes have a temperature. I think that would be more on the temperature of your paint. If your paint's cold, then your airbrush is going to have a hard time. The fix around that is just kind of put it in some hot water for a little while, warm up the paint. Must be just me. Or maybe even turn up your pressure a little bit if it's cold. Might help just a little bit. Alright guys, give me one second. I'm gonna go and wash this off. I'll be right back. set that off to dry. Get back. Blower motor in your spray booth. How they work? Yes. So they're a matching pair, more or less. Same colors, everything. Same cream and the same green. The color will kind of be the same since the frame on the boat is the cream color, and then you see the green, so the frame on the Oldsmobile will be the cream color, and then this floor pan will be the green. So they'll kind of match front to rear, side to side, you know, top to bottom. All out of bubble gum. I don't know if that's a good thing. So I guess you're just stuck watching the live feed. No buffering. Why is the video buffering? Oh, what's going on here? Seconds or less, kind of different. Oh, what the heck's going on today? Maybe it's just on my end. Alright, never mind. It's just my feed that's being weird. And I will just ignore it, since everything seems to be alright. My video that I can see the live stream is just sitting here buffering, so it's about the only way I can tell on live feed. So I pulled it up on my phone and everything looks just fine, so I'm going to ignore it. Live chat's still working good, so really. Well, alrighty then. Oh, is it really that entertaining for you guys to watch somebody color sand? air ride car trailer. Seen a couple of those done. A couple that have been done right, and a couple that haven't been done right. Sure, and we get to visit. You know, I think that's the funnest part out of a live feed, is actually visiting. Ah, thanks. Me sanding and not you. You guys are so nice and so thoughtful. Don't worry, I know at one point in one of your builds you're gonna have to be sanded. It always seems like you sand more than you actually do any kind of building or anything else. You just sit there and sand. Especially in custom cars, it just seems that's all you do is just sand. Oh, that's crunchy sounding. It's a huge part of it, yeah. Problem is I'm a house painter, so there's always sanding and sanding and more sanding. When you get off work and you come home and sand your models. Big wedge trailer going. Nice. I think most of you guys have seen my flatbed Ford that I did. I don't know if I've really shown that thing off. Well, some of you guys that followed me on Instagram have seen that flatbed Ford. Let's see, Ron says, when the 49 Merc I screwed up and had a lot of orange peel. Spent a week color sanding. Whew. That does not sound like fun. But yeah, I did a 1940 Ford cab and then made custom frame for it. That was my first custom frame. And then did a working flatbed on it. And it took home, I've shown it at one show, and it took a first place in its class. So that was kind of cool. That was kind of a fun truck. Put a Trailer Trash Customs Cummins in it. It's one truck I have on my list to kind of redo now that I've learned a lot and everything else. So that paper's pretty well dead. One thing I hate is orange peel, especially when it's bad on a model. Some of the times you can get away with the orange peel, and other times you just can't. Alright, what should we talk about? Yeah, I mean, he does a really good job. He's like trailer trash. He's about the only one that I know that makes those diesel motors. I mean, they're not the greatest quality, but he's one of the few people that I know. It'd be cool if like VGR Resin or one of those guys that does a lot of that resin cast got a hold of them and really kind of perfected those motors. Because I'm trying to think like the same thing. I want to do like a dually build with a Cummins motor, but I think I'll end up doing like a 572 or something. It's because resin can be a kind of a pain in the butt to work with sometimes. Didn't want a strip that had a really cool, really nice flop paint on it. No, I understand that. I understand that 100%. Alright, we'll throw it out there. Any questions from you guys that you would like to ask? Why you guys think? I'm gonna go wash this off real quick. Oh boy. Alright, there we go, guys. Floor pan ready for some sealer and paint. Let's see what's going on. Nothing new in chat. Fix this hood. Give it a nice stupidity. Alright, before everyone knows, my regular videos I'm going to move to Sunday. But I'm not going to be doing them until after GSL. That's my next big hurdle for models for me. GSL is, I can't remember, where's Grant when I need him? Alright. So GSL is May 2nd through the 5th. And videos will return after GSL. That's the first videos that I'm going to post up, is that frame video series. And then after that we'll work on other videos, is my plan. GSL, no, GSL, we have people worldwide, and I'm not kidding when I say worldwide, that show up to the show. We've had people from Japan show up one time, as far as Australia, Canada. I mean, they show up from everywhere. The UK. GSL is a big show. So it's not just Utah guys. The show that Grant comes to every November, yeah, is more kind of a Utah-based show. The Utah Miniature Automotive Guild puts on GSL, and they also put on the show in November. Mark Gustafson, that runs GSL, is the, you know, kind of head honcho of both of those shows. That with Phil Gladstone. So GSL is a big show. And I think there is a guy from, I want to say Ukraine. We were talking about him at our last meeting, but he does miniatures, like Hot Wheel size miniatures and stuff, and his work is mind-blowing. It is absolutely amazing what he does. And I don't think he's on any like social media, anything like that, so yeah, I wonder where Grant is today. Alright, Heater, you're killing me. But GSL, like, I mean, it's a 4-day event. We have an auction that benefits the Model Car Museum that's here in Salt Lake. There is the swap meet. We have seminars that run like every 2 to 3 hours throughout the whole entire week, plus the car show. We have the award ceremony that runs Sunday. Maybe so all of those can be shown, but anyways, it's a huge event, and it's a lot of fun. Oldsmobile. But guys, if you're thinking about coming to GSL, you need to think about it hard. the one in May, and then the next one's not going to be for 3 years. Yeah, 3 years, and then that's the last GSL. That's it. No more GSLs, nothing like that. So, if you guys are thinking about doing it, you really need to kind of think hard. There's not going to be any more GSLs. So, and it brings some of the best builders that I have ever seen, that I've ever got a chance to talk to or anything like that. Yep, we still have that on display there. We can bring up the museum for a minute. I don't know. Okay, so if you guys, I'm not asking you to, I'm just letting you know there is an option for it. You'll have to go to the About section of my page. Down there in the description is a link to the International Model Car Museum. The link is, I believe, the donation page. If you guys feel like you want to go donate $1 or something to it, you know, feel free. I'm not begging you. I'm not asking you to. There is a lot of history. I mean, I believe they have every single model car magazines all in the library. Amazing rare kits, amazing builds. If you really want to know more about it, I did shoot a video. You'll have to look through the videos and stuff. I did a video tour of the museum. It's an amazing place to actually see in person. Video really doesn't do it justice, but if you guys want to go check that out, it's a really cool video. I'm going to shoot another one this year because there's a lot of things that changed. It's an amazing place. I think actually yesterday they a bunch of the guys got together and went and kind of cleaned everything up, dusted all the models and stuff off. It's a cool place. As for Mark, I haven't seen him build anything in 2 years since I've been in the guild. Mark got obsessed with the Predicta. You guys all know what the Predicta is. He has decided to, I don't know who makes it, if it's AMT or anything else, take that Predicta model and make it 100% accurate. He's writing a book about it. He's doing all this stuff. So the Predicta is, you know, kind of an idea. Now it's just shot clear in the hell up. He's just like obsessed with the Predicta. So I haven't seen him build. I know he had to have an article out a couple weeks ago that had to be done for something. He's gone all out on that Predicta. Fred, sorry, a little rambling. Welcome, buddy. I'm gonna go check on my parts on the other side of my room, see if they're dry or not. All right. Ooh, shiny parts. My dashboard back. Oh no, Jeff's stepping up in the world. Stop it. John, you still around? That's kind of entertaining. Let's see. All right. Alright, John, for anyone else, there's my email. Pretty easy. It's my YouTube channel name at Gmail. If you haven't got stickers from me and you want stickers from me, send me an email there with your name, address, just like it shows up on your bills, so I can make sure it gets to you guys right. For the guys that are in this chat, if you guys want a set of the squares, nope, those aren't them, set of these, make sure you tell me also. I'll be more than happy to send a set out to you. Once that batch is done and I make a new set of batches, that's when I'm actually going to start charging. So if you want a set, make sure you get me an email so I can get those sent out to you. Let's see, I need another one of these. No, I don't want your bill. Well, if you send me your bills, I'm just going to put them in the shredder and you'll still have to take care of them. How about that? Yeah. I'm not paying your bills. I got my own bills to worry about. Oldsmobile frame. We can start assembly on this lovely, lovely thing. How about that? It is that time. There's a hair. It's not in my pic. Yep. Airbag. Airbag. Look at that. 2 fancy airbags. Ferrets from me. Stamp ferrets from me. No! Roll back pulls up. Let's see what. Scale Finishes added some paint to their line. What? I'm gonna have to freaking kill Jameson. What new paint did they add? Snail mail with charge, news. Actually sign into the newsletter. Home City. I don't see anything about new paint. You lying to me? I know he added a whole bunch of paint to his like discount section. What's new? John, I think you're lying to me. Those ferrets would eat your cat, Butch. Vicious little bastards. They're more than vicious little bastards. See how Finishes has a Facebook? I'm gonna have to yell at Jameson. Let's see, hold on. A second here, guys. Really? Hold me down, they actually have a Facebook? Send an email. Not now, shut up. In-house, a supply, gloss, enamel, base coat, limited 2-ounce bottles, new quickly. Okay, so yeah, they said new colors will be available quicker. Alright, yeah, he hasn't added new stuff to his thing. Starting to sell on eBay. That son of a gun. Well, thanks, John. Back in your tire stash. Great. They're just little hoarders anyways, and they just steal stuff. Oh boy. What are we gonna do here? Where, oh where are all my resin parts? Parts gone. Oh, there's. Oh, lovely disc brakes, drum brakes. So that's what I'm going with. Oh. That sounds like that's almost like line of death. Sounds like some of those need to be set out to the pasture. John, why are you doing a NASCAR kit? I know you said that earlier and I didn't say anything. Why would you put yourself through that much misery? It's my son. Ugh. Are we at 12 now? What are you saying? I can't continue? You mean 1 o'clock? I start at noon. Fine, if you don't want me to go past 1 o'clock, then I won't. But I still got 5 minutes. Glutton for punishment. I'm pretty sure if I went too far past 1 o'clock, the wife would be opening the door yelling at me. Because I've got a bunch of stuff to do after the live stream. Oh, we're at 12 watching. Holy cow. Well, we broke my record for the first time. My record's been 11 for quite a while, and now we're at 12. Well, I want to thank every single one of you for tuning into this. Every single one of you, all 12 of you. Much, much, much appreciation. Well, buggers. I think that's the same drill bit I have in here. Oh, it's not. Where's my other? There you are. Really today? We hit 13, but it dropped back, huh? Well, who dropped out? Go find a murderer. I'm kidding. Where is that piece? Don't even try to build them. The only cool thing about NASCARs is they've got kind of some cool and unique suspension. What is his name? He's on Facebook. Ron Hacker. He kind of became good friends with him. He did I believe it was an Impala, and he put the NASCAR kit kind of underneath it, and it turned out freaking awesome. I was really impressed with that. This is my rod. 40 feet. Alright. Well, we're getting close to the end here. Hopefully next time I'll have the Oldsmobile painted, both colors, if not at least one color. Decals, yeah, they probably have nice decals. I've never played with a NASCAR kit, so. So I'm gonna have to drill out to get that axle to sit better. Instructions for the kit. Maybe it's just that kit. But that's gonna be it, guys. I think we'll end it here. Want to say thank you to every single one of you guys. I just saw 14 people watching, so we hit an all-time high there. You guys are awesome. Thank you. But yeah, guys, go check out that link in my description. It won't be in my live feed, but it will be in the about to my channel. Go check out the museum, the video of it. It's pretty cool. Donate if you feel like it. But I appreciate you guys. Till next time, this is Dragon Speed Shop. I'm signing out. Go enjoy the rest of your weekend and get off the hobby bench. Talk to you later.